to episode 89 of One Man's Opinion. Today I am reviewing the phenomenal one-woman drama Prima Facie, written by Suzie Miller, directed by Justin Martin, and starring an exquisite Jodie Comer, running through July 2nd at the Golden Theater at 252 West 45th Street in New York City. A hauntingly beautiful and prescient piece, Prima Facie, which, according to the Oxford Dictionary, means based on the first impression, accepted as correct until proven otherwise, follows the story of Tessa, played by Comer, a barrister of the English courts who, here in the U.S., would be described as a defense attorney. A woman with a complete and devoted love for the law and its constructs, Tessa has mastered the art of being a defense attorney. She walks us through the process of how she can easily dismantle a complainant on the witness stand, finding weaknesses and flaws in their testimony, winning over any jury in the defense's favor. Tessa's world gets turned on its head as she is raped by a colleague of hers whom she was thinking, before it happens, might be a guy to be in a relationship with. What transpires is a series of realizations as Tessa discovers the psychological impact of sexual assault and how it fractures the mental capacity of the victim, what they remember, how they respond in the immediate aftermath of the assault, and the emotional trauma that is carried for years before they even get a chance to get on the witness stand to confront their assailant. Through these realizations and others, Tessa questions the whole legal system of Britain, and in tandem the system here in the United States, because they're not dissimilar. What's fantastic about the book of Prima Facie is the fact that it questions the validity of a fair trial in cases of sexual assault. As Tessa postulates in the show, it isn't a break-in or a robbery, something that is witnessed or generally has evidence that is not easily disposed of. Sexual assaults generally come down to a they said situation, and in a historically prejudicial system in favor of the man, who is usually the assailant, they are more likely to be acquitted than not. That, coupled with the Fifth Amendment in the United States Constitution that states a person shall not be compelled to be a witness against himself, it makes the situation regarding rape and sexual assault all the more complex as it currently stands. Miller doesn't offer any clear resolution as to what can be done, but clearly states that what we do have isn't working. Though yes, as Benjamin Franklin once said, better 100 guilty persons should escape than one innocent person should suffer, Prima Facie offers a question: what do we do when 100 innocent people suffer and not one guilty person is convicted? Comer's performance is captivating, honest, and dynamic. As one viewer of the show said earlier in the season, she should be the likely winner for Best Actress, and after seeing this, it's hard to argue against that. Her realization of guilt for being someone who was probably responsible for helping get off numerous rapists as she faces cross-examination from the defense attorney of her assailant is gripping. Though I overall like Miriam Buether's set and costume design, particularly coupled with Natasha Chivers' lighting design, illuminating files of legal documents that run up to the top of the sight lines, I felt the rain scene was a bit cliche, though that was possibly more of a Suzie Miller book issue than a design issue. Admittedly, cliches and contrivances do become one of the potential pitfalls of Prima Facie. Having a female defense attorney who defends sexual assault defendants being raped herself risks being a contrived concept, but I think it's defendable in this situation. Granted, you need a knockout performance by someone like Comer under the direction of someone like Justin Martin to make the piece engaging enough and make the important matters of the piece fall in line enough that we as the audience don't care about the contrivances because we care about Tessa more. Prima Facie is the one-person show of the year you don't want to miss. It's a heart-wrenching and thought-provoking show. It offers questions with no easy answers, and it has one of the best performances of the year. But I am only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like to see Prima Facie, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get tickets. You can support my channel by becoming a patron over on my Patreon page, so I can still afford to come to New York City and review all these awesome shows. You can also support my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and click the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be the Broadway production of Good Night, Oscar. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.